Okay, parents, this video is going to show you how to turn in work by taking a picture of it. Okay, so I'm going to make myself small here and show you my screen. I've made a fake student of my daughter in our class so we can use her classes as an example without messing up her actual class. So I've added her to my virtual classroom right here. So I'm going to click on this class, and our latest assignment is the love and loathe list. And this is the one that I'm going to need kids to take a picture of and turn in. This is the first time we've done it like this, so I wanted to give you a little how-to. So you click on that. First thing you're going to do is watch this video. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say love and loathe list, that's because you and your kiddo haven't watched the video yet. So watch the video. That'll explain what it is and where to find it in your writing folder and what to do. Okay? The rubric here is how they're getting graded, and I just set it up to be 100 points and half of them for each section, and you'll see that whenever you watch the video. It's just 2 sections, and so if they have at least 4 in both categories, they'll get 100. Easy peasy. Okay, so that's how you view the assignment. The instructions are here, and it says down at the bottom, it says your work. You're going to click add or create, and then it should pop up this little menu. And if you have something saved in a Google Drive, that's great. If you have a link or a file, and what I'm going to go with is file because I'm on a computer. I think if you're on a smartphone, it'll have like using from your phone. So I think that works that way. Mine working on a laptop is a little different. So I'm going to look at, I don't think I want to use Google Drive, so let me think maybe I clicked the wrong thing. Let's see. File, not Google Drive. Well, let's see, upload. Browse. Here we go. This is where I'm looking. Okay, so now it pulls up my regular computer menu. So if you have a picture saved on your laptop, so this will look a little different for you smartphone or smart tablet type users. But I'm going to go to my photos and find the last picture I took, which is this guy. And that's my love and loathe list. And it's going to have a flashy purple light while it adds it. It's still thinking. Okay, if it's still, and you see that little image there, then it's done. And so now you can click turn in. Okay, and then make sure you're doing what you think you're doing. Click turn in. It takes a second. Now, if, for instance, you realize right after you did that you clicked the wrong picture, or if you put it on the wrong assignment, you can always unsubmit and go back and forth. Okay, if you have a question about this assignment that you don't understand, put it here in the private comments, either from parents or from students. Class comments are things that everybody can see, and I'm fine with class comments. I'm fine with them interacting with each other the way they have been. Some of them in the stream of the classroom, that's not a problem. I want them to have some interaction with each other, even if that's just a hi and a bunch of emojis. That's fine with me, as long as they're getting their work done too. Okay, so class comments are things that everybody can see, but if you have an actual question for me that something is not working on your end or you're not understanding how to submit, click private comment right here and then click the arrow to send it, and then I will be able to see that and help you troubleshoot it. Okay, so this shows that I've assigned it, that I have turned it in. It says turned in right there. So if I go back to my writing class, and if I look at classwork, okay, this one has no due date, all right, and it's gray because it's already done, okay, so Allie hasn't done any of these because she's not really in this class. So if it's still purple, it's done. It's done. It's not done. Now, here's the other thing I will say is if you do the, like where you just write a comment, okay, if you only do a class comment, something like that, and then you add a comment to it, it will still show up as purple on your drive, and that's okay because I can see those comments and I will turn it back in. And if I'm missing something from your kiddo, I will let you know. So I don't want you to stress about missing assignments. It is my job to stay on top of that. So I don't want you to freak out if something is still purple and you know you did it. If you have a question, write a question to me, send me an email, and we'll figure it out. But if you want to do it the way they want you to do it, if it's a question, if I have put it in as a question, I'm going back. You want to click View Question. You'll type your answer. So the question is, what do authors write? I'll say recipes and songs, and I'll click Turn it in. Okay, turn it in. Now, when I go back to my writing class and I look at my classwork, you'll see that it has turned gray because that's been turned in. Okay, so that's kind of the difference between turning it in and making a comment. You're going to want to click the purple link that says View Question. So anytime I do an assignment that's a question, that's how you're going to want to do it. And the cool thing is you can see after you've answered it, you can see what they've answered. Okay, and we've gotten some great answers here. I don't think the comments show up here. All right, and that's okay because you can still look and see what the comments are in the class comments. So I really am fine with either one, and I'm able to give you credit even if you haven't turned it in. So if your kiddo clicked in the wrong box and accidentally just did a comment instead of turning it in, I'll let you know if I'm missing something from you. Okay? Please let me know if you have any questions, but that is how you're going to turn it in. As for the stuff that was that big old pile of things I gave you, here, let me get rid of this. The big old pile of folders and files that I gave you guys when you came to pick them up, that stuff is going to be turned in by picture. Okay, so you're going to use your device and turn it in that way. If you have any questions, let me know and we will figure this out together. Thank you for your patience with me. Google Classroom is new to me. I consider myself pretty computer savvy, and it's thrown me for a few loops. So I'm getting there. So just be patient, be flexible, and know that if something is going wrong technology-wise, your child is not going to be penalized for that. That is why Wiley chose this asynchronous learning for our online learners, because they didn't want kids to have to be live in a lesson, and if their internet glitches that day, be counted absent. Okay, the way that your kiddo is counted here present is if they have logged in at least once in any of the classes. Okay, I was incorrect in the first letter that went home that said they have to log into every class to be counted present. I'm the only one that counts attendance for the homeroom, and so I can look and see if they've logged on at least to one, they're here. Now, that doesn't mean that they got all their assignments in, and that doesn't mean that they, have the grade that they're hoping for. So just logging in just once counts them here, but that doesn't necessarily mean they do any work, right? So we got to do both. But I just wanted to take some stress off of that. So if you haven't interacted on Google Classroom at all the whole day, I will probably send you an email at the end of the day to check in and see if there's anything I can do to help you, because we want kids to be interacting every day, or else I will have to count them absent. And if they're sick or something, then that's okay to be counted absent. All right, we'll get your work made up. So I want to ease your minds as much as I can. I know that this is a new, big, weird thing, and I'm here for whatever that looks like. We'll get through this together. Thank you.